Hello, Father Walsh here for our Wednesday announcements. It is September 22nd. And last week you would have seen that we had our video presented for the annual appeal. We are hoping that we get great support this year for the diocesan annual appeal. Our goal is the same as last year for both Our Lady Mount Carmel and for St. Rose. Our Lady Mount Carmel is $23,000 goal, and St. Rose has a $62,000 goal. So my big pitch would be not to have just 20-some% of our parishioners contribute to it, but to have closer to 70 or 75% or more of our parishioners give something, and that would ensure our ability to get to our goal. And anything that we make over our goal actually is a fundraiser. That money would come back to us, and with interest. So we're hoping that we really can have a concerted effort to meet the needs of our diocese by providing the funds for the diocesan annual appeal. The video made a great case. The stories that are told of the impact that Catholic Social Services has, and our Catholic education, our religious ed in our parishes, supporting priests that are preparing for the priesthood, and those who are elderly and in our retirement home. So there's, Catholic education, Catholic television, all these things that the diocese helps provide as a ministry, we hope to support. The convocation of priests is going to take place October 4th through the 7th. There's a whole bunch of things in these announcements that are regarding the month of October. Father Arun and I are going to be away with all the other priests of the diocese and our bishop. We haven't done it in the last 2 years because of the pandemic, so it's going to be a good chance for our fellowship once again as the Fraternity of Priests, and we're looking forward to that. We leave Monday, October 4th, and return on Thursday, October 7th. There will be a priest on call for emergencies, and we do have a priest from the Passionists in Scranton that will be covering the daily Mass, so there will still be the daily Mass. A bunch of the fundraisers coming up. The next one will be the spaghetti dinner, the spaghetti supper at Our Lady of Mount Carmel. That's on the 6th and the 7th, and they continue to prepare for that event, a sit-in experience over in the hall below Mount Carmel Church. On the 6th and the 7th, come and get that great homemade pasta and sauce and meatballs and all the good fellowship, again, that fundraiser brings. We're also going to do a movie called Pray. This just came up recently. We want to tell the story of Father Patrick Peyton, who's considered a servant of God. He was right here in Carbondale at one time, and he was the priest who said the family that prays together stays together, was an advocate of praying the rosary. October is the month of the rosary, so we're going to show that documentary. We got the special license to do that in public. We're going to do it over at Our Lady of Mount Carmel on, I believe it's a Tuesday, October 12th. So mark your calendar for that date. We'll have that movie, that documentary, we'll pray a rosary, and then we'll have some fellowship down in the hall afterwards. The Camino is going to be on the agenda once again this year on Columbus Day weekend, October 9th. And we have the Holy Name Society is going to have their addition to it this year by making some hot dogs. It's going to be from 9 a.m. You can sign up until 2 p.m. So there's 6 different slots. Every hour on the hour, a new group will go out onto the Lackawanna Heritage Trail. We do our prayer for St. Rose at the beginning, behind the YMCA, and then Father Arun will be at one of the stations near, I believe, St. Michael's, and then we'll have Sister Jane or someone else who's also praying along with us at a pavilion close to Our Lady of Mount Carmel, praying all of those prayers for our parish community, and to be able to have that nice sense of pilgrimage, but enjoying nature. That's October 9th, the Camino. There'll be registration forms in the parish, in the churches over the weekend. And if you have any questions, if you want to help sponsor that, there's a part of the form that you can fill out as well. Our town hall meetings are scheduled for October 14th and 21st, Mount Carmel on the 14th, and St. Rose on the 21st. Opportunity to have open dialogue about the blueprint process, discuss all the different aspects of parish, local, and diocesan statistics and facts that we need to take into consideration in our planning for the future. We have a bunch of weddings coming up in October too. Pray for all of our wedding couples. There's, I think, at least 4 or 5 weddings coming up, and we want to pray for them that they have a fruitful, loving marriage on a wedding day that will last a lifetime. Our Finance Council meetings are tonight and tomorrow, and we continue to look at our budget and a lot of the other considerations that we have to take into account regarding our parish's finances. So we're grateful for all those who serve on the Finance Councils. And one last thing, just a thank you to the committee that served on the last Gaspa Summer Soiree that took place last Friday. It was a great success, and we're so happy it turned out to be a beautiful night and a good time for fellowship. So please stay tuned. There's lots of activity going on, and we're grateful for everyone's participation. Thank you, and God bless.